This poem is for the days when my nightmares crawl out of my bed, for the day when this body feels more earthly than divine, when the stars that make up my matter lack the strength to shine brightly, and I forget where this dust I call skin came from. This poem is for the city nights with no power, when colors catch high notes behind my eyelids, but nothing outruns the pitch black, when light gets swallowed up by a darkness too wide to comprehend, and when the rays that I constantly refract bend away from this mirror I call reality. This poem is for the sunsets that God could have made better as twilights, for the backs broken before light touches the soil, the setbacks that hit you back before you recover from your last one, and the mountains you watch cave into wastelands. This poem is for the feeling of being nothing, begging for a first glance but dared to beg for a second look. This poem is for the hurt, the unconscious, the overly confident, the false security, the reality that rather remain hidden. See, this poem is for the homeless nights, when home is nothing but a welcome that can be taken back quicker than you can blink back your tears. This poem is for the depression, the pills in the bottle, the blades to the skin, the shotgun borrowed without telling, the rope and chair that feel friendlier than a smile. See, this poem is for the cry, the sound of a black woman with mental illness, the black boy who's run out of chances, for the baby cursed with the wrong gender. This poem is for you, for me, and for the demons who lay behind my eyelids, and for the ones who haunt my light when I'm wide the fuck awake. This poem is the prayer I never got from my grandmother, the goodbye I never want to give my father, the love I want to give my first niece and nephew, the hope that my mother one day finds her lost brother. This poem is for when my heart beats weak, when its palpitations sound one-sided, when I forget to see the God in me, when I hear her telling me to step out onto this chaotic sea. This poem is the first step, the first light touching the back of my neck, letting me know it's time to wake up. The dawn that came when no one thought light could fight through tight spaces. The star that didn't want to fly off into nothing. This poem is the first of many, and this poet is no longer nothing.